on this episode of the Healing Diaries.
Weight loss journey number 1,526. I don't know.
But come to some paper, you won't even lift your man.
You get one cheat day, sis. You don't get a cheat month.
Don't wanna go all in.
Easily been my funeral and not his. I wish it were you in that casket.
Audacity of you to tell this girl you rather it had been her in the casket at the hands of your own child. I'm so happy inside.
Is your hand? Is your hand? Your healing. Is your healing? Is your healing? Your healing.
I'm waiting for something to change. 'Cause when I'm not here, it's like I'm falling. And I don't know why I feel pain. 'Cause when I'm not here, I keep on falling. Yeah, I've been waiting in silence to see a little bit of fire, but all I see is you. Yeah, I've been waiting in silence to see a little bit of fire, but all I see is you.
But okay, let me tell y'all. Start up. Hey y'all, so I didn't get to talk to you guys on the way here. Y'all, I was sitting on the couch after this little holistic Friday with Miss Brooklyn and thinking that I was going to be chilling on the couch watching a movie and eating pizza. And somehow I forgot that my cousin was having a birthday gathering, drinks and appetizers or whatever at this little hole in the wall joint. And so I didn't even get dressed because by the time I realized it was like, oh, it's getting ready to start. I already told her I was gonna be late. But anyway, my son said, oh man, you got dressed so fast. I'm kind of glad it's a hole in the wall joint because I was not checking for getting cute. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I hurry up and threw some t-shirt and jeans on, and here we are. But I have these raggedy nails on, y'all, where it's only like 4 nails on one hand, 3 or 4 nails on one hand, and like 1 nail on the other. And I'm not about to go in there with that. Girl, 2 nails on the other. I'm not about to go in there with this on. All right. Anyway, all right, y'all, so I'm probably gonna check back in the morning because if I'm keeping it in a buck, by the time I finish drinking and eating, I'm not gonna get back on camera. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Which man that'll fall off? Never stood 10 toes, never fall, young nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena, never finna fall off. her 10 toes, never fall. Young nigga finna ball off. And it's still West Side Pasadena.
Are you niggas just some fans, huh? Ay, really got a plan, huh? But coming to some paper, you won't even lift your man up. I'm coming off the dribble, it's simple, I make them stand up. Come from where they sagging, not luxury, hold my pants up. I'm nasty, nigga, you should ask me. Best about the city, ask my daughter why she dabbing. Niggas got... They songs in the drought, I know it's hard to get out. You should be closing your mouth. I told them only time would tell. They craving for a kitchen, guess these niggas didn't know me well. I say nada, don't reply unless it's about $1. Oh well, okay, ha 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 ha. All these local ass niggas, just some local niggas. I'm doing shows overseas, they don't know you niggas. Hey, check the wristwatch, that's a rollie nigga. Really making mine off rap, I'm the only nigga.
Fall off. Yeah. Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my mind. Don't wanna say goodbye, bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now. Yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Early mornings in your dome, I'll be sneaking out the door while the sun rises. Cause I ain't got the time, yeah. Can't tell another lie. And baby, I know you want more than this, but you know I can't afford your kiss. So I'm staying for the night, but then I gotta say goodbye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now. I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Yeah. Oh baby, I don't know. I think I'm scared of falling, and I really don't know how to feel again. Yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Yeah. I think I'm scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in.
y'all. So, good morning. I am about to get on my makeshift treadmill. I'm going to close these rings today. Today is day 1, even though I'm not doing my DEXA scan until tomorrow. But we can't sit around anymore. Like, we got, like, weight loss journey number 1,526. I don't know, but we're fasting today because we're slowly going to fasting, and slowly going to workouts because my knees hurting. So I want to just walk the treadmill for now. But I do have a workout that I'm going to add in, and I do have some stretches I'm going to add in eventually. Hey y'all, good morning. I am headed into work for my in-office day, and today is officially the first day of my little weight loss journey number 1,526-ish. Girl, listen, I don't know. Anyway, the thing is, y'all, I be getting really, really disappointed with myself, right? But I also give myself grace because being too hard on yourself is counterproductive. So, I just keep trying until something, sticks. But the bigger issue is I lack discipline. I could be good for like a month and then fall off. And my fall off just go on way too long. Like, you get one cheat day, sis. You don't get a cheat month, right? So, I gained 10 pounds and that shit looked like 15 to 20, y'all. It looked like 15 to 20. And so I also have an interview schedule. I'm supposed to be getting recorded doing yoga. I'm supposed to be talking about mental health and yoga, and my journey and how it's helped me and so on. And I don't want to do that shit at this size. So I got about 3 weeks to lose this 10 pounds. Lots of fasting. Let's just say that. It's going to have to be lots of fasting. Y'all, my knee hurts. So like, even walking has been a little challenging lately, but I'm gonna try to log these 10,000 steps anyway. But y'all, I want to tell you, I really wanted to come here and tell y'all about this show real quick, y'all, because it's crazy, right? And my sister didn't look like she was too interested in wanting to hear my story about the show that she can't watch. So I'm gonna tell y'all, because somebody got Hulu, y'all. So Reasonable Doubt, y'all. If you have not watched it, spoiler alert, I'm about to tell the tea. I'm about to tell the tea, y'all. So, last season of Reasonable Doubt, y'all, I was locked in. Now, if you've been following my vlog, then you know that I have been working on digital products and coaching and kind of putting out information about healing from DV or getting out of a toxic DV or abusive, relationship, right? And so, again, I'm always feeling very, like, what's the word I want to use? Inspired, motivated when I'm watching these shows that are DV related. And I appreciate it, right? Don't get it twisted. I appreciate it because it's too many people are very, very uneducated when it comes to the nuances and complexities of a DV relationship. Everybody thinks it's just simple, like he did you wrong, he put his hands on you, leave. And it's not really that crystal clear, right? So anyway, y'all. So last season I watched the Reasonable Doubt, and it was really about the lawyer Jax and how she had been having some type of emotional affair with this guy that she was defending for. I probably shouldn't have said that word, y'all. YouTube gonna be like, girl, no. The only reason YouTube ain't really been lighting me up right now is because, well, they have been limiting my videos, so I probably should stop cussing so much. But I ain't getting no major strikes because they ain't paying me yet. But anyway, back to the story. So, had an emotional affair with him or whatever. He later she didn't get off on a case, and Jax normally wins most of her cases, but she didn't win this one, right? So fast forward, he wanted to not come clean because he didn't do it, but he wanted to confess so that he can get out early. He wrote her or reached out to her some form, because I don't remember exactly verbatim everything, to tell her this, and she was like, no, she met up with him, please don't do it, boo boo boo, because she didn't, in her head it's like, you didn't do it, don't take the charge. But he confessed so he can get out early. Got out early, of course, went to go pursue her. Her marriage has been in shambles. In the process of him pursuing her, he got a little cuckoo with it, and basically like kidnapped her and some other crazy stuff, right? She was rescued, she was free. That season ended with Jax running up a hill. She's doing her little workout, and she gets a phone call, and it's her girlfriend saying that she unalived. It's her girlfriend saying she unalived her husband, right? And so I'm like, oh my goodness. Now, y'all, when I watch the show, ooh, what is going on here? Now, y'all, when I watch the show, right, I picked up on some things with that particular couple. However, it's a show. So I don't know if I just picked up on some things or if I was being led to pick up on some things. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, okay, that was the end of season 1. Season 2 goes into, of course, this case with her best friend. Now, I don't know if it's her best friend. It's a group of them. So best friends-ish or whatever. So I was like, okay, she is going to take on this case and defend her friend with her life. Do you hear me? No. Because her marriage was already in shambles, and part of the issue with her marriage was her working so much, she was like, I can't take on this case unless I know I'm going to be able to give my all to it. And I can't give my all to it while, this is an issue in my marriage already and we're working through it. So she found another lawyer who specializes in this, right? Seems to be really, really good, even though I have some questions about him. So it's Morris Chestnut, y'all. And y'all already know. It's giving a look. So anyway, it's Morris Chestnut. And when she first went to go tell her girlfriend that she was not going to, defend her, the girlfriend was upset or whatever and was like, it just don't make any sense. Why would you not? Like, you're the best that we know. Anytime you're sure you're going to win a case, you win the case. Like, why of all times would you step back? Like, when I need you. So Morris Chestnut talked to her or whatever and basically was telling her, how he specialized in this and how he's going to break her case down and how he would defend her in this situation. Like, as far as self-defense. Okay. I'm trying to hit all the major points, y'all. Because when I tell you, I am 3 episodes, I think it's only 3 episodes in, y'all. This could have easily been 6 episodes. Like, it's wild. Okay, so fast forward. So he does that. The friend feels comfortable with him. One of the things that he wanted to do was not get her out on bail. And Jax didn't agree with that, and other friends didn't agree with that, right? I didn't have any feelings towards it at the moment, right? But I'm going to tell you when I started having feelings towards it. So fast forward, the friends raised money to get her out. One of the friends basically put up her house to get her out. So once they get her out, all the girls, they're in the house, and one friend brought some sage to sage, any negative energy, because she did just unalive her husband in that house, right? And they're sitting around talking, and she starts to cry. And so everybody gets quiet and is looking at her. And then she lifts her head up and starts laughing. Now, y'all, mixed feelings, right? Because in one instance, I feel her. I feel her with being excited that this is over with, kind of, right? Because when I tell you, I watched a show where a young lady was saying that she didn't care if she went to, matter of fact, it was the same show. She didn't even say that. But what it was the lawyer, Morris Chestnut, apparently took this case on because he has somebody who he did not get off. And it feels like a very personal situation. So I'm wondering if he was having an affair with this young lady and her significant other found out and there was an altercation and she killed him. I'm wondering, right? She unalived him. I'm wondering because when he went to go sit and talk with her, he said, I took this case, it's going to shine more light on situations like yours. And she was like, nobody cares about a woman who unalived her ex-husband in self-defense. And he said, but when the ex-husband is famous, they do. And so going back, what I forgot to tell y'all was Jack's friend's husband was a all-star football player, NFL player, whatever, in the store. So fast forward. Okay, so where are we at? The girlfriend's is sitting around. She busts out laughing, and instantly I said, yeah, she should have stayed in jail. And the reason I said that was because right now, even though you want to say public opinion does not affect a case, it does. And it's hard to not be a part of the case. And I knew when she goes out here, the media is going to follow her and pick apart every little smile, smirk, deep breath, like everything she does, they're going to pick apart. And it's very hard to kind of like live in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. And like I said, I understood the relief. Like when that young lady was talking to him from the jail saying, don't worry about it, I'm fine in here, and he's like, no, I feel responsible, this is because of me you're in here, we got to get you out, woo woo woo. I knew in that moment she was like, I would rather be in here than in that abusive relationship. I know that's what she was thinking and what she was feeling, because there's so many other women who feel that way. Like, yeah, that's jail and it's terrible, but your house feels like it. It feels like hell, y'all. It feels like hell when you're walking on eggshells. You don't know what's going. Matter of fact, when you don't know what's going to trigger this person, but you know they're going to get triggered anyway. And you just want some peace and quiet. You want to not have people put their hands on you. You not want to have no one yelling in your face. Like, your nervous system cannot even relax in that type of environment. Anyway, this isn't for me to preach to y'all, right? This is really about the show. So fast forward. So where am I at? So I didn't like that. Oh, so then she is out. So of course the media is talking like, is she gonna go to the funeral, right? So of course she shows up to the funeral for her kids, because they had 2 or 3 kids or something like that. And y'all, she walks up, and of course there's people out there with protesting with signs and or whatever. And his mother walks up to her, and Jax is like, be easy to the mom, right? And the mom is like, we need to talk. And so she tells Jax, okay, Jax, you can go ahead. I'll be fine. So that the mom can talk to her, y'all. The mom said to her, matter of fact, I screen recorded because I want y'all to see this right here. I'm going to let y'all see this because I was like, you've got to be.
Mavis, now you agreed to this. I know. But we need to check. That's right. I don't want you here. I only did this because children need their mother. Why couldn't you just leave? You did not have to. He almost killed me. You knew what was happening, and you never stepped in. This could have easily been my funeral, and not his. I wish it were you in that casket.
Okay, y'all. So, like, not only did the mom admit that and I don't, like, honestly, I don't know what the mom could have done. I honestly don't know what the mom could have done, right? But the audacity of you to tell this girl you rather it had been her in a casket at the hands of your own child is an ugly thing to say. I don't care how much you're grieving. When you know your child has been abusive to this young lady, that is an ugly thing to say, y'all. That was terrible. So anyway, y'all, that was that situation. And also, let's keep it a buck. the mom probably feels a little guilty as well, because she probably raised that boy in an abusive environment. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call a thing, y'all. She probably raised him in an abusive environment, and therefore, she has some sympathy for his behavior because she knows where he got it from, and she feels responsible for it, which is why she's not able to look at her son as a predator and keep looking at him as a victim. So fast forward. Okay, so that was that. It goes into Jax waking up to a phone call that says, we can't get in contact with, I don't even remember the friend's name. Anyway, can't get in contact with the friend, right? The friend then went on the run, y'all. Homegirl then went on a run. Homegirl then stole $30 million and hid that mess before she unalived her husband. And she went on a run. Now, at this moment, hearing about the 30 mil being hidden beforehand, I have mixed feelings about. And here's why, okay? On one hand, naturally, being an outsider, right? You're like, oh, nah, something ain't right. She was planning this, right? But being a DV coach, okay, so as I was saying, being a coach and all, one thing we do teach is to plan your escape, right? So I have to keep that in mind too. There's a possibility that 30 million was moved for planning her escape and not necessarily planning a how do they want to, they basically wanted to make it seem like she set this up, like she set it up for her to look like she was being abused. So after Jackson get the phone call or whatever, they searching for her, they calling, she's not being, her phone is cut off, so on. One of the friends had a key. Oh no, prior to that, she had dropped her kids off at the girlfriend's house who put her house up for the bill, right? It's the reason I'm saying this, keep this in mind. And dropped her daughter off there, and the friend, thinking smart, because this is a thing where I don't want to tell y'all. This is a thing. Okay, y'all. Look, it's the gatekeeping in me where it's like, I don't know who watching this. I really just want to make sure that, all of our tactics and secrets and things that we use to protect ourselves aren't exposed to our abusers, right? So that was my concern. But let's keep it a buck. If I'm going to teach, I just got to teach. The likelihood that the abuser is really going around trying to snoop for, they're not going to think to go, y'all get me. Anyway, she put a note and some information in her daughter's bag, and they found it. It was a key to a social security box. I think that's what that's called, at the bank. And so, no, the key was, she had a key to a safe deposit box in a bank. So they went there, and when they went there, they found pictures of her being abused, right? Let me tell y'all, this was a huge roller coaster to me, because I'm a huge on believing in victims, right? But I ain't gonna hold you, it was a roller coaster to me questioning a lot of things in the story. So fast forward, y'all. They found the pictures, and when they found the pictures, Jax was like, oh my God, I couldn't imagine it was this bad. She's really, really upset by seeing her friend abused in these pictures. And the other friend said, I knew, I took the pictures, I promised her I wouldn't tell. So that right there was like, haha, that's why she put her house up, because she was feeling guilty. We got to stop feeling guilty. Give yourself grace. We don't know how to always handle things, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's our first time. So anyway, fast forward through that. They found out, because they started doing research, trying to find her, because they want to find her but before the popos find her, you know what I'm saying? So they started doing research. That's when they found about the 30. They caught her going to the bank, y'all. Going to the bank. But somebody was with her. They found out the person that was with her was the ex-husband's, bestie, y'all. He had more pictures with old boy than he had with his wife. Do you hear me? So who knows? Yeah, okay. So, He wasn't around with her, y'all. Apparently he was supposed to just be helping her, but he told her he loved her. Woo, he wanted to go on around with her. As a result, they go to the store and some guy wants to take a picture of him, right? Because again, he's also a popular football star. Wants to take a picture of him. He doesn't want to take the picture because, of course, you know the situation. Well, the guy got mad and was like, basically, oh, now you too good to take pictures, woo, 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 and starts to record him and take pictures of him anyway on his way out the door. So he's like, we got to change cars. In the process of them changing cars, they was able to have Jax was able to convince them to let that they have found her and let them meet up with her, because the police had pretty much stopped the guy who was bringing a car to them. Stopped the guy that was bringing the car to them, and they were like this close to getting caught. But like I said, Jax was able to talk, which I was like, well, that's kind of unrealistic. This chick on the run, and she is being charged with unaliving her husband. I doubt that the police are gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna let you go get her. But also, people with money get away with a lot of things, so you know, whatever. So they end up catching up with them or whatever, and reeling her back in. In the process of that, oh y'all, my son was like, I don't think she really liked him, I think she using him. But when it was all said and done, the way that she was clinging to him when the police pulled up to arrest him, it was just like, it was heartbreaking, because now you didn't ruin this little boy life. He looked like a little boy. They was trying to same age, but he looked like a little boy to me. So anyway, y'all, the reason why the show is so good is because I am really, really on the fence as to whether sis set this up or not. When I found out she was having an affair with homeboy's best friend, and here's the thing. So here's where I stand with it, right? And we're gonna see how this plays out. Here's where I stand with it. Do I think she was abused? Yes. Here's also why I question some things, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't have no pictures. Like I said, a lot of my abuse was more mental and emotional. Every now and then there was a physical situation. Rarely did I have any major anything going. Like, there's no black eyes. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think one time I had a busted lip. Like, nothing major. One time I had a broken nail. Like, nothing major, right? So I didn't really take no pictures. And I know that can be a thing, but I also know some women, ain't nobody really thinking about that in the moment sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I question this because I'm like, well, she put pictures in a safe deposit box, but they look like this pictures from the same incident, right? And I believe that if you're going to keep evidence and stash evidence, that it would be from more than one incident. And if it gets to a point where you're unaliving a man, that it was more than one incident. Because if that was the only incident, then why wouldn't you just leave? Like, I don't know. It's confusing, right? So anyway, that was one thing that kind of made me a little sus, was that the pictures wasn't a multiple situation. It looked like it's just one. And if we want to keep it a buck, right, a woman really could abuse herself and then take the pictures and stash them and say it was him. You know what I'm saying? Like, she stashed it and knew it was going to be found. That would kind of prove her to be a victim. So that is one thing that made it sus. The affair thing made it a little sus too. Hiding 30 mil 2 months before this happened was a little sus too. Again, while it's all sus, I can probably make sense of each move that she made. You know what I'm saying? In some regard, as an abused woman or someone who is educated on the topic. So, abuse survivor, abuse thriver. Let me be very clear with that right now. No one is putting their hands on me right now, and I promise you it'll never happen again, or I might be in her situation. So anyway, so that was that, right? So anyway, y'all, that is a recap of what is going on Reasonable Doubt. And I'm locked in. I need to know if old girl did, like, two things can be true, y'all. Two things can be true. She could be a victim, and she could have got tired of that ish and decided that she was going to set this up so she can get out of this situation and not get out of it broke. However, I wish she would have just stayed in jail. Let them work through her case. That 30 million she had already stashed anyway, that'll be there when she get out. I wish she'd have just been patient and did that, because right now it's not looking good. She is complicating her case more and more each day. And also, one thing that she told her friend that was kind of just like, dang. She said the reason why she left is because she was scared, because Jax, you of all people have always been sure of your cases that you take on and that you can beat them. Even when nobody else thought you could, you beat those cases. The mere fact that you didn't want to take mine was very telling, and it was very scary. And I said, oof, I feel her. I feel her on that. Anyway, y'all, so today is my first day of this little weight loss thing, because so we're gonna get a DEXA scan later. Child, I'm so tired of these little scooters. This traffic ain't no joke. I should have been at work. We're gonna do a DEXA scan later around lunchtime, and we're gonna get the tea on what our body is hot. Girl, we're gonna get a DEXA scan later around lunchtime, and we're gonna get a little idea of, what the fat doing to this body, like what damage we gotta undo. And I like to plan these every 2 to 3 months. So we're gonna see. I don't know what goal I'm gonna make yet. I gotta see what the numbers are and kind of give myself a goal to hit before the next 2 to 3 months when I do it again. So that's all I wanted, y'all. That's all I wanted. We're gonna get into it. I hope you guys have a great day. On purpose. Okay? All right.
If you're looking for a Black-owned, high vibrational spiritual shop to buy your essential healing journey tools, then check out the Vibe Collection. We currently just started adding digital products to our healing hub, but what we are known for is our luxury crystal waist beads. We have a variety of crystals, and we have a variety of sizes. Last but not least, if you're looking for a place to purchase Florida water, sage, Palo Santo, smudge spray, abalone shell, and more, please check out our shop. We have a smudge kit you don't want to miss. Use the link in the description area to receive free shipping on your first order.